Hey everyone, it's the Fit Pool Guy. We're in my kitchen in honor of Meal Prep Monday to go over some kitchen essentials that you will need to maximize your time in the kitchen to prepare your meals for the week. So the first item that we're going to cover is our non-stick skillet. Okay, I tried cooking with a poor skillet. It was non-stick. However, stuff stuck to it all the time because the surface was had kind of worn off. And go get a non-stick skillet. I actually have two of these, and I usually whenever I cook, I double my recipe size because I eat a lot of food. I have been trying to gain muscle mass my entire life, and so it's an ongoing journey, a never-ending journey. So I double my food portions in any recipe. So I actually have two of these, and I will cook the same recipe double, and I'll cook those simultaneously. So this is a deep skillet, non-stick. It has changed the game when it comes to cooking because I don't ever have to worry about messing up the food or burning it or it sticking, and then like chicken typically will stick very easily. So you can get that at Target or Walmart for super cheap, 15 bucks, maybe 20 bucks, and it will last a really long time. You will need a rubber spatula so that you don't damage that amazing surface, that non-stick skillet surface. You will need a cutting board. Okay, so this obviously is not your traditional cutting board. Most of the ones you've seen are probably wood and they're thick and heavy. Get a very flexible cutting board so that after you cut those veggies, you can bring it to your bowl, fold it, and dump it in. It makes life so much easier when you can just pick up the whole thing and you don't have to worry about some slipping outside the bowl. You can just shape it to the bowl and allow those veggies to fall. Some other items, you'll need some mixing bowls. Okay, so this I actually bought as a set. It was 4 mixing bowls. So it's a Pyrex bowl, and they had 4 different sizes. You will use all those. So the small one, you might be mixing some spices together to season a chicken. The large bowl, for instance, today I was making a Greek orzo salad, and I used that large mixing bowl to mix the pasta with the cucumber, tomato, olives, and feta cheese. So get multiple sizes of mixing bowls. Again, that's going to make your life very easy as you're mixing ingredients together. Whenever I make muffins, I will mix the batter in there because you need a big bowl so that you're not risking spilling some of that batter over the edge. Okay? You're also going to want to get some various Tupperware styles. Okay? You'll want a multi-compartment Tupperware. Okay, so you can see it's not super deep, but you want these multiple compartments for any recipes that might have, let's say, if you've got fruit in a main course that you don't want those flavors to mix together. You'll want some segments to keep that separated. Okay, so for instance, this week, that Greek orzo salad, this pasta salad took up the largest portion, so I put that in the big compartment, and then I had some grilled chicken that I put in this smaller compartment. Those will taste great mixed together, but it just kind of keeps those flavors separated and things from becoming soggy. You're also going to want to get some glass Tupperware. Okay, so these are just the IKEA brand. Okay, so I have these small circular ones, I have the medium size rectangular one, and then I've actually got a really large rectangular one. The nice thing about the glass is that because of that seal that's generated from the lid, it's going to keep that, whatever recipe, whatever food is in there, is going to keep it fresh for longer, okay? So typically, if I have like a salad, where I don't want that lettuce to get, wilted, it's going to keep that oxygen out if it's not already within it. It will keep your vegetables a lot fresher throughout the week. Okay. You're also going to want to get a scale. Okay. So this, again, most of these things are pretty cheap. You can find them on Amazon. You could buy them at the store, but you want to scale if you're working on portion control. You want to be able to measure out 6 ounces of chicken, or I always have to convert. Broccoli is the first thing that comes to mind. Whenever I get broccoli, the recipes call for, let's say, 2 cups of broccoli. Well, instead of measuring out what 2 cups of broccoli is going to be, I just convert it to the grams, and then I'll weigh out however much broccoli I need. To me, it makes life a lot easier if I can just weigh and measure things. Okay, so get a scale. I've had this scale for 5 years, so they'll last a long time. They're durable. Don't get anything too cheap, but again, most of them on the market are not very expensive. If there is a most important item on this list, and I will come out with a detailed list of all these essential kitchen items. Actually, there's some listed in this Fitman cookbook, but if there is a most important item, it might be the Instant Pot. The Instant Pot. This one I think runs about $70. So it ranges in from about 60 to about 120 bucks. The Instant Pot has saved my life. So it has multiple settings. It's got slow cooker, it's got saute, it has, if you want to make a stew, it's got a wide variety of settings. Today, the recipe that I was making called for a slow cooker. There's a pull apart chicken. So slow cook the chicken for 6 hours and the potatoes, and it should be ready to go. I opened that thing up at about 4 hours in. That chicken was not even close to being pull apart. So what I did was kicked it into the pressure cooker setting, and within about 15 minutes of pressure cooking it, both the potatoes and the chicken were ready to go. They were beautiful pull apart. I was able to mix that around and then set it back to the slow cooker setting so it could kind of marinate in those juices. So that's just a very quick case study of how the Instant Pot can save you time and money. Okay, so well worth the investment. Another item, these are kind of the larger items I would get, is a rice cooker. Okay, this one, let's say it was about 40 bucks, 30 to 40 bucks. Okay, don't quote me on that. But most recipes will call for some sort of a rice or some sort of a wheat or a pasta type thing. That rice cooker, you can stick the rice in, measure out bulk portions of rice, and cook the rice while you're using the stove for whatever meat or whatever recipe you're going to be putting over that bed of rice. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because you don't have to cook rice the traditional way on the stove. Okay. Knives. They're going to be extremely important. Dang it, that's so stupid. So hidden behind this cookbook, we have a set of knives. A good set of knives will save you so much time and hassle. I've tried to cook with bad knives that aren't sharp, despite however many times I try to sharpen them, and they can't cut through vegetables and they can't cut through the different meats. that I cook with. So get a nice knife set. That one comes with steak knives, it comes with a sushi knife, it comes with a paring knife, a butcher knife, it even comes with a bread knife. So get a nice knife set. Again, run fairly inexpensive, but it will make your preparations, cutting your vegetables, and portioning everything out so much easier. So get a nice knife set. So those are some real quick essential items that you'll need in the kitchen. Posting a list, an in-depth list of some more essentials, but that's gonna help get you started. And again, we're not talking about dramatic life change all in one day. We're talking about a process of slow, steady growth. So if you want to play around with it, try 1 week. Hey, I'm gonna make lunches this week. I'm gonna meal prep my lunches, okay? And again, I'll have recipes for great cold lunches on the go, even hot lunches on the go. That you can maybe stop in a 7-Eleven or any sort of a convenience store, borrow their microwave, heat up your stuff real quick, and then be on the road. So you're not wasting a bunch of time. You're not wasting a bunch of money. It will save you money in the long run to buy stuff from the grocery store and to cook your food. It's gonna benefit your health. It's gonna benefit your wallet. Okay. So these have been some quick tips on different pieces of equipment to buy. If you have questions, send me feedback, send me comments, and I can walk you through the process that and the journey that I've taken and just the stuff that I've learned along the way, being out in the field and preparing everything in order to maximize my time out in the field. So thanks for watching. This is The Fit Pool Guy. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Instagram page at The Fit Pool Guy. Check out the website, thefitpoolguy.com. Would love to hear maybe how you're doing in your journey if you're starting out, and I would love to help you with that process, okay? So get after it this week.